We got another Mount Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore R&B. Let's get it. Ah, that ain't it, huh? What up, what up, what up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these things, you feel me? It's good to watch. Night watch, man, Pete the Drill. Shop, StevieKnight.com, man. You know what I'm saying? Copy Boys book, fed up, available everywhere. My night watch, my Patreon, my extra credit stuff, man. If you've been rocking with me throughout this week, you know I just did the Mount Rushmore of, well, I ain't do it. Somebody posted their Mount Rushmore of white rappers. I mean, did a whole video about that and how MGK had issues with it because it was uh, Mac Miller, Paul Wall, and Russ. Anyway, I leave a link for that one if you ain't seen it. But anyway, someone else posted another Mount Rushmore. This time they giving their kings of R&B, and here you see one R. Kelly, Usher, Mike Jack, and Chris Brown. The one that the one that's supposed to be Chris Brown don't look nothing like Chris Brown. Hell, the one that's supposed to be R. Kelly don't look like R. Kelly to me either. The only thing that's giving it away is the braid. Like if you had put regular hair on, bro, he would not look like R. Kelly either. But anyway, that's irrelevant. I posted the picture on my community tab to see what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Always interesting discussing these topics, bro. Mount Rushmore R&B. It's such a dated conversation right now because R&B dead any goddamn way. Like the only reason why R&B is still alive at any point, it's got like a pulse at all today is because of Chris Brown. Um, because people don't fuck with R&B no more. You know what I mean, I guess SZA, but that's all like sad girl, Mr. Independent bullshit. It ain't. Anyway. Uh, I'm not really mad at the Mount Rushmore though. Only thing I'm mad at for real, only thing I would change, interesting, interestingly enough, is I would take Mike Jackson off of here. You know what I'm saying? I would take MJ off of here because this is beneath him to me because Mike was so much more than damn R&B. Bro is the king of pop, the goat, the king of entertainment. Period. Like he should be on a Mount Rushmore with like, um, I don't know, like the Beatles and who else is in his league? You know what I'm saying? The Beatles. Like anybody, he the goat of goats, bro. So like, nan three of these fools should even be on a list with him, right? Uh, this is like lowering the bar for Mike Jack, dog. Cuz ain't R&B. Cuz is everything. Um, but outside of that, I would probably replace MJ with like Stevie Wonder or something. I mean, that's more the interesting part about this is like if you would switch this up, which I know y'all will. I mean, I go in the comments and see what some of y'all said, man. But like, uh, you really got to separate the person from the artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that specific. Well, I mean Chris Brown too, because he is documented. Goddamn put behind bars for beating Rihanna the fuck down, and he would be that much more popping if that had. Can you imagine how popping Chris Brown would be if that had never happened? Because he still lost fans to this day. They don't fuck with him because of that. Imagine how much more popping that motherfucker he would be. I don't know. I don't know. Chris Brown bigger than Usher to me. It's like Chris Brown and R. Kelly. Both of these motherfuckers got like the worst reputations. Um, yeah, Chris Brown beating down Rihanna, of course, and then what R. Kelly got sent to prison for. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with Kells no more. Like I took that motherfucker off my damn Spotify because I can't listen to a man music knowing the inspiration behind the fucking music, bro. But with all that being said, R. Kelly ran music. Like Usher is not on R. Kelly's. Usher is not in R. Kelly's league, and I don't think Usher is in Chris Brown's league either. Is he? Is he? Because personally, when I'm thinking about Chris Brown, though, it's for me. I'm not really tapped. Me saying that, I'm like, what am I basing that on, bro? Just his popularity, bro. He everywhere he get, he's like the goat of dancers behind MJ. Like he can crush Usher dancing, right? But as far as slaps, bangers, like if they did a versus, they brought that shit back. If Chris Brown and Usher did a versus, who's winning? Who's winning? Like R. Kelly was smoke all of them. R. Kelly was smoke Usher. He was smoke Chris Brown. Smoke him. You know what I'm saying? Smoke him. Ain't nobody smoking MJ. MJ shouldn't even be here, bro. But like that's why it should be like a Stevie in there, bitch, or Al Green or Marvin Gaye or motherfucking James Brown. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's more of what this list should be looking like. But interesting, man. But with all that being said, I'm not mad at the list, dog. Only thing I'm changing is I'm taking MJ off that bitch, and I don't know who I'm replacing MJ with. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like is Usher goaded more than a Marvin? I don't know. That's before my time. Y'all old time. I got to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call my mama. I'm gonna call my mama, bro. It's interesting, dog, cause she been around all this shit, and me and my mom talk about music all the time, bro. I swear I need to do more like singing on the channel, bro, because that's what I'm more I'm not more passionate about it. I'm more passionate about hip hop. So I love the bars, but music just impacts me more, just response wise, dog. Cause I just love hearing motherfuckers sing, and it just invokes more emotion. It invokes more emotion out of you than just rap. But anyway, let's call mama. Let's call mama. Mama, I'm recording a video right now. You on it? So, um, have you have you seen the Mount Rushmore R&B they put out? You know how Mount Rushmore like it's like the top four of greatest of all time in a genre, right? So somebody posted a picture of the Mount Rushmore R&B, and they got Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Usher, and R. Kelly on it. So I'm doing a video about it. I'm doing a video about it right now. He only should be on the list. That's the same thing I said. Yeah, but separate, try to separate him from the music and think about the impact he had on the music. I don't think Usher nor Chris Brown's touching R. Kelly when what he's able to do. He ran the '90s, and '90s is damn near debatable the best genre, like best decade of music. Wasn't nobody touching R. Kelly. Are you picking Usher? Are you picking Usher over Stevie? Yeah. What genre would you put Stevie in? Not if not in R&B. Yeah, but you can say the thing about Usher and Chris Brown too. Especially Chris Brown, he real pop. And he the only reason why R&B is still popping right now. He keeping R&B alive single handedly. But I think R&B is dead. But
It's just because you set in your ways and you like what you like.
I don't even like Chris Brown like that though. I couldn't tell you like five of his banging songs. Like I like Usher more than I like Chris Brown. Um, but as far as Chris Brown's impact on this generation, like R&B wise,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's nobody touching him. Like he the closest thing to Michael Jackson we got.
Well, I think, well, Michael, I just can't, like, I think, like, well, see, I think the person that's not on the list should be on the list because I happen to think Prince is a phenomenal, um, I think Prince is phenomenal. I think
Yeah,
Prince is up there with Michael Jackson. He should
but
be
he
on the
should.
list,
But on R&B though,
he a crossover too. Like
yeah, I wouldn't even put him in R&B either. I'm surprised I didn't even bring his name up. Like
uh,
Prince do everything.
yeah,
Rock,
yeah, right.
soul,
Right, but see, I look at Prince like I would look at Stevie Crawford.
yeah,
He could do country. He could do all
yeah,
of it,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's a universal. He's not pigeonholed to do it.
Yeah, well then
You
if
know,
that's the case, I'm moving Usher and Chris Brown off and putting Stevie and Prince up there.
bet
And
bet.
then so Stevie, Prince, R. Kelly, and then what about like Marvin
Other
and Al?
so Al Green. Okay, so Al Green to me, he's good, but I would say
I
Marvin.
would pick Marvin over
Marvin
Al
Gaye.
too.
Yeah, I would put Marvin over that because only because here again he's just a classical smooth. Al Green has that gritty gospel, Uh,
Who
he
you
has a
picking? Who
gospel
you
thing.
picking? Marvin or Usher?
Marvin,
If you take
right?
your bias aside
I
and think
can't. I
about it,
can't do it. I
mm,
can't do it. I can't do it. I can't
mm.
do it because Marvin is just. He was just. Oh, he's
Marvin,
just
Marvin,
smooth as a
Marvin,
class.
Marvin don't dance like Usher though.
Yeah, but we talking about we ain't talking about dancing. We just so you want to throw the
Look, everything that they present and musically.
See, I think straight flat foot singing and dancing and choir, those are different. Those are levels. It's hard to.
But Usher can sing though,
Uh, Usher can sing, yeah,
and
and he can
he
dance
got the
and do
bangers
straight.
too.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
So
I mean, I think
it's R. Kelly, Prince, Stevie. We need somebody from for the fourth spot. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a list up and see.
I,
And we didn't even think about no girls either, but I don't think no girls is messing with them though. What about James Brown?
James Brown. He was a consummate performer. Like he just put his whole. But he could, James. He could. I don't know. He screams a lot. He can
Yeah.
sing, but he's not. He's not really a crooner. You know what I'm saying?
What about
I don't.
what about Ray Charles?
Ray Charles was. He was bad boy. He was bad boy. Um,
What about Luther?
he's a crooner,
Yeah.
right? He's just a straight crooner. I mean, he sings a lot of ballads and slow songs or whatever. He's just a crooner, but he's in that sweet spot. But as far as him singing something upbeat, dancing or what, I don't. When I
He
think of
ain't got enough
Usher,
versatility like everybody else.
right? I don't see. He has his level, but he doesn't cross over like Usher can do it all. He can sing. He can sing. He can dance. He can sing ballads. He can sing slow songs. He can dance. The whole dance. So I think that Usher has a, a larger. What's the word I'm looking for? He
He
just
got more
fits it into
versatility.
more. Yeah, he has more. That's the word right there, versatility. But now you got me on talking about women. You know, I know it's a
What
man's
about
world, but
Diana Ross?
nah, she bubblegum. She just mm-mm.
What girl you
she.
was talking about?
I was just trying to think, like the powerhouses that can really sing and can. Aretha Franklin.
But would she be
I think
considered
that.
R&B? That's like soul. I mean, she got R&B songs, I guess. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, she got
Yeah.
more bouncy songs. But people think
Yeah.
of her more of just like a vocalist as opposed to like boppy.
And I think, well, Patti LaBelle is a she can sing. You know, it's here
Yeah,
again.
but
It's
they
just
not touching no
she.
Marvin or no Usher.
See, that's not fair.
But
I
they not
think.
though.
Well, um,
You got to put them like in the categories with like Whitney's and Mariah's and
mm, yeah, yeah. Well, I think the best vocalist is for Whitney is the Whitney and Mariah are right up there. Like they are. Whitney Houston, she just has a
yeah, she the go to vocals probably. But we can't
yeah,
get sidetracked.
yeah.
We got to figure out who the fourth spot
Okay.
is, man. Is it Usher or Marvin? I'm picking
I
Usher.
said I think Usher. I don't think Marvin because yeah. I think Usher has a bigger palette of music that can cross over, and
Yeah,
it could be R&B, it can be pop, it could be soul, it could be it could be
yeah.
all of those. I think so.
All right. So yeah, R. Kelly, Usher, Prince, Stevie. Yeah, that's shitting on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah. All
yeah.
right. All right. All right. Thank you, Ma. Bye bye.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, man. I'm about to type in that bit right now. Right now. Right now. Bro, look at the comments. Mount Touchmore. Bro, y'all funny, man. With this list, you really got to separate art from the person facts. What is the topic? Mount Drugmore, MJ Prince, Whitney. Yeah, ooh, y'all right there with me, bro. This was mine. Here, I'm about to type it on right now. I got, what do we have? We had R. Kelly, Usher, Prince, Stevie Wonder is my R&B Mount Rushmore. Boom. But let's see what else y'all said though. Mount Touchmore is crazy. It's hard to do a Mount Rushmore of that because there were so many good bands back then, like Boys to Men, Joe to See that Prince. Is there a little? This is a prison Mount Rushmore. Y'all stupid. Anyway, that was fun. Y'all let me know, man. Who's y'all's goats R&B?